And if you're new here, like, well, this is a new channel. I got 3 videos, so everybody pretty much new. But hey, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me today. Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel, Lovey with Nee. I'm your girl Nee, and I'm so excited to have you guys here in my YouTube space. If you've never seen one of my videos before, thank you so much for tuning in and watching and seeing what I have to say and just hanging out with me for a little while. I really appreciate it. And if you really like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. I'm not a singer, but I like to sing. Sure do. And I'm really excited about this makeup look because it turned out great and I think it looks pretty good. And also more so, it's just because it's so different for what I'm normally doing that I get really, really excited when I finally step out and I do something different and it turns out great. You know how like you just kind of have to smile at yourself like, girl, you knew you could do it all this time. You just had to do it to prove it to yourself. You know what I mean? That's all I got. So let's get right into the video. So I don't know if you guys follow me on TikTok, but if you don't, give me a follow. It's at Lovey with Nee. I'm doing 14 days of Valentine's Day makeup. So I went back and watched some of my TikToks for the 14 days of Valentine's Day makeup look, just because I wanted to analyze and look and peep and just, be very critical of myself as we usually are. Anyways, I was watching those videos and I came across one particular video where I said, and I quote, "I cannot use red because it's too difficult to work with." And then I proceeded to say, with the tools that I got, y'all, I put a limit on my life. I put a limit, not on my life. I'm being dramatic, but I'm taking it too far. Hold on, rewind it. I put a limit on my talent. Let me say it like that. I put a limit on my capabilities just by that one phrase alone. Now, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm self-taught, baby, self-taught. Everything I do, I taught myself from the University of YouTube, okay? Shout out to them. And so today, I'm gonna try out red. Look y'all, it's a new year. We're breaking barriers, stepping out of comfort zones. You may hear that in my videos over and over and over again, but I mean it when I say it. We are stepping out of comfort zones. Comfort. I said what I said, comfort. We stepping out of comfort zones, okay? Because comfort zones don't exist over here. All right? Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Okay. I went back and I looked at that video and I said, why? Why? Why would I put a limit on myself and my abilities and what I'm able to do? So today, I'm about to try out red. Let's get into the red. I'm very scared. Not really scared, because if I mess up, what's gonna happen if I mess up? And really and truly, all of the makeup looks that I've been doing that I've thought, when I started them, they were looking a mess. All of them, I just, okay. Anyways, that were looking questionable, always ended up looking fairly good. So we're gonna stop being negative. And by we, I mean me. I'm going to stop being negative and I'm going to do what I know how to do best, and that's wing it. If y'all don't know anything about me, I'm a wing it queen. I wings it, I wings it, I wings it. Very rarely do I read instructions. Very rarely. Never. If you want me to be honest, never. But somehow, it always ends up okay. And when it doesn't end up okay, guess what I do? I read instructions. And then when I read the instructions, it ends up okay. That's a word. Come on, somebody. Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna set my eye with some translucent powder. Like I said, I've already done my eyebrows, carved them out. I've already prepped my skin, exfoliated, done all that good stuff. So we're just ready to like hit the road and go, okay? I think I want to do a halo. I'm really pushing it. So for a halo look, it's just the middle part of the eye that has the color or whatever. I'm gonna go in with the color tan, and I'm only going to put tan on this outer part of my eye, and then red everywhere, and then the inner part of my eye. So I'm gonna leave the middle wide open. Now, I'm not gonna really be worried if I get any color in the middle, because I'm gonna go in with my jumbo pencil and kind of clear it out anyway and make room for the red. Now I'm just gonna kind of take it and drag this up to like my eyebrow, just gently kind of connecting this part to up there. I have hooded eyes, so everything that I do on my eye is done higher, because when I open my eyes, my flap color is my lid. So I tend to just take everything up to about my eyebrow, just so all the colors are shown and seen. So I'm going in with brown from the box of crayons, and I'm going to follow the same place that I put tan and just put the brown down there. And for this, I'm not really brushing, I'm really just kind of like tapping it to spread it. It's okay if it kind of gets out of whack, because I'll go in with a jumbo pencil and make like the pathway of exactly where I want my pop of color to go. I'm gonna go in with the deep plum, and I'm gonna follow the same brown, the trail of the browns. So we're just taking it darker step by step instead of going dark all at one time. Once again, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just telling you this is how I'm deciding to do it. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, I'll wash my face and try something else. That's the joy, though, about doing makeup, is that it doesn't have to be perfect every single time that you do it. And I think a lot of people feel like, oh, my makeup is going to be perfect the first time that I do something. And I mean, sometimes it may turn out great. Sometimes it may turn out a hot boo-boo mess, but just wash it off, try it again, and keep it trucking. That same translucent brush, and just blending out those edges. NYX jumbo pencil in milk, and I'm going to use a brush, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the jumbo pencil just right here in the middle, everywhere I want my red to show. And so that's why I say, like, if you got something like out of bounds, like out of the draw lines, like, it's okay, because we can just go in with this white and kind of cover it up, or, you know, fix it, if you will. I know that once I lay the color down and I start blending, I'm going to lose some of the color in the middle. So I'm going to go a little bit wider than what I think I need, just to kind of compensate for that loss of color that I know I'll have. All right, so here we go. Time for the tester. Going in with red, and I'm going to use like a flat, let's show you, like this flat brush right here. Brushes like this are like great for me, in my opinion, for packing on color, and that's what I want to do. I want to pack it on. Pack it on. All right, so I'm a little nervous, but let me start with my good eye. All right, let's go. And we're just gonna put that right on there. Not swiping or anything, literally just tapping it on. All right, one eye done. Let's go on to the other. Does anybody watch Supernatural? I love Supernatural. Sam and Dean, those are my guys. I feel like I look like Yellow Eyes, but with red. If you know, you know. Ugh. All right, so this is what we have. It's looking a little crazy. Looking a little crazy, but that's okay. We're gonna get it done. Now, I'm gonna go in with black. We're gonna smoke this out just a little more. And I'm gonna take that on around. Clean off this brush. And now the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend this all together. I can definitely see why people say red is difficult. It's like more difficult than other colors. And let me tell you why. It's because when you start blending, the red follows with you. And I don't know if you can see like on camera, but like when I'm blending out like another color, there's hints of red in it. So no matter how much I blend or where I'm blending at, there's red like in it. Once you put it on, it's kind of hard to like get it to move and groove and do what you need it to do. But I mean, that's okay. That's okay. Trial and error. And I'm actually gonna go back in with the transition shade, which is tan, and use that to kind of soften up this a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this one is a little wonky. I probably should have used my finger and then blended it out with a brush, but that's in hindsight now. I try not to judge any makeup look that I do. Even on the days where I know like I've done the same look a million gazillion times, I try not to judge anything until after I apply lashes, because I just have that belief that lashes save the day. It's like cheese. Lashes are the cheese of makeup. With cheese, most things taste 10 times better than without it. So if cheese can't save it, yeah. So let's go ahead and do our foundation. That's all I'm gonna do with the eyes right now. I'll clean up anything I need to clean up after I see my final formation. This is, let's see, E.L.F. Luminous Glow, Luminous Putty Primer, not Luminous Glow, Luminous Putty Primer. I can never say this. Halo Glow Liquid Filter by E.L.F. I got this maybe about a month or so ago, and I've been using it ever since, and I really like it. A lot of people on TikTok were talking about the smell, but we doing good so far. And we're just gonna spread it out. Tell me you went to UCH here camp without telling me you went to UCH here camp. Peanut butter jelly, spread out. Camo concealer in Deep Olive. LA Girl Pro Conceal in Dark Cocoa. Dark Cocoa is what it is. So now it's time to set everything with powder. I'm using Sacha Buttercup and one of these little things, and I like to pat this off because I do have dry skin and I don't like for a lot of powder to show my dry patches, if you know what I mean. Going in with my L'Oreal True Match. This is in the color C8. Oh God. And just using kind of like a dome shaped brush. And that's gonna be the powder that I use to set my contour. Ooh la la. Mamacita, papas fritas. That's French fry in Spanish. All right, now it's time to do lashes. I'm going to use these Ioni. This is the New York style. They're wispy, natural, long, spiky lashes. Now, if y'all didn't know, I love Ioni lashes. They're like my favorite, like one of my favorite. These and Ardell Demi Wispies are like my tried and true. I love Ioni lashes and I love Ardell Demi Wispies. I really just like any kind of wispy lash. That's just my jam. It's enough but not too much, so that's just what I really like and what I like to wear. You know how sometimes when you do things and like you just surprise yourself, you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Like, I've just been sitting here smiling at myself because let's finish. Let me not get out of hand. Let's just finish up and then I'll get hype, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm tempted to do a red lip since I have on red eyeshadow. But then a piece of me is like, you already have enough color. Let's tone it down and do nude. I think I'm gonna do the red. Dun dun dun, that's not like me. I'm going crazy. So let me just say this, a lot of my makeup is very old. A lot of the makeup that I own, with the exception of like the new things that I've recently bought, I've had for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. And I know at one time I saw that makeup expires. I don't believe in that. I do not believe in that. I'm not throwing away any of my makeup unless it's moldy. Unless it's moldy, it's staying. So I have, and this lets you know how long I've had some of these makeup products. So I say all to say this, let me make a side note. Like, for people who are getting into makeup and things like that, and you're watching all of these other people do videos and you're like, oh my god, I don't have none of that, I don't have any of that. Look, I'm cheap. And a lot of things that I have, I bought years ago when I was a little bit, when I like to spend, before I had to start paying my own bills, if you get what I'm saying. Now that I pay my own bills, I'm a little bit more frugal with what I got. And a lot of things that I have were like gifts and stuff. So like, y'all, don't think that you have to go out and spend a ton of money on a ton of things. And don't think that just because it costs more that it works better. Really, a lot when it comes to makeup and things like that is all about like technique and how well you as a person can do it versus the product. The product doesn't automatically make you a makeup artist, like make you a better makeup artist, okay? You have to have that talent on yourself. I've seen a girl who used nothing but drugstore stuff slay a face better than I saw a girl who used like high-end stuff. So it's all about your technique and perfecting that, and then you can branch out. And then like, so like you don't feel like you're wasting. Like, I would hate to go and I'm learning how to do my eyebrows and I'm spending, I don't know, $24 per Anastasia brow pencil just to practice. Like, I don't know. To me, that doesn't make sense, but if that's what you do, that's to you. That's just all I wanted to come on here and say is like, don't think that you have to spend like a ton of money to make your makeup look good, because you don't. Moving along. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Cocoa collaboration line. And this came out, I want to say, when I was in college. And this is called Gorge. I'm not really sure exactly when it came out, but it's been a while. This is Gorge. I don't know if it's going to look good with this red, but we're going to go with it. Oh. All right, so while we're at it, I'm going to just go ahead and do blush. And because I don't have, well, I'm not going to say I don't have blush. I have blush. This is the blush that I have. There's no telling how long I've had this. I honestly don't even think that this is my blush. I think this is my sister's. And I don't know how to open it. It's always hard. Like, it takes me, see, look, it's just causing more problems than what it's worth to use this blush. But the blush that I use is eyeshadow. And this, once again, is from the box of crayons. And I'm just going to go in with red. And just put it right there on my cheeks. All right, y'all, so here is the completed look right here. Red and in charge, okay? I'm very proud of myself. Like, I'm so excited and happy that I decided to just go for it and try it out because it really did turn out good. Now, does it look like a professional makeup artist did this? No, because I'm not a professional, okay? It's so important for me in this year especially that I just try things. That I tried, and if it doesn't work out, that's okay. That's okay. Because if this makeup look didn't work out, guess what? There's soap and water. There is soap and water. And I could have just washed this away and tried it again and been like, you know what? He was right. They were right. Red is difficult. But at least I tried it for myself. At least I know for myself. You know what I mean? But anyways, I didn't come on here to preach. That ain't what I came to do. That's all I got. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.